Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, both teams are in the top 10. This SEC matchup is going to be hard. He said we have to eliminate all penalties at the line of scrimmage and be the most efficient version of ourselves all season. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And it's a bunch formation. To throw, it's Reed. It's a short completion at the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws it to the right. And it's caught wide open with room to run. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got space. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation. He stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line.
Has a path to the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run, setting them up for 1st and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing in the run.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. They draw first blood in this national title game. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, incomplete pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Motion now from the tight end. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a first set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. On the jump ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped ends of the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
I love when a quarterback is careful with the football when he gets down here near the goal line. It's touchdown, check down. I say it all the time. You hear me, Chris, talk about it every time an offense gets in this situation. And here the quarterback doesn't like what he sees, and he's able to get what he can get with his legs.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it on the move. With the catch, it's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This quarterback has seen the defense so well. They blitz here, and that flushes him out of the pocket. First of all, it's a nice escape by him to get himself out of the pocket. But what I love, Chris, is that he kept his eyes downfield. And he didn't just run the football, but he tried to get that big play down the field. And here he's able to get the completion downfield. The wide receivers worked towards him. He kept his eyes downfield, and that's a nice play for the offense. These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly, and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Looking to throw yet again. He'll try a pass here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Sooners. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll try to run it with the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Oh, and it's scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He'll run out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. And they spend the timeout now after gaining the 1st down. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Catches. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room, and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
Extending the play now. Across the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first down.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
It's another deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket. And that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, be back for the second half. Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Zategna. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. So again, the tight end makes a play. Joel gets him back down in the red zone. Already this guy has one touchdown. Can the defense stop him this time?
Chris, how many times do you and I talk about that it's players over plays, in particular in these situations? I think they'll absolutely go back to their tight end, but because of that, look for the defense to adjust. I would be shocked if there's not a safety over top of that tight end.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
To the air, it's Mateer. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Keeps it on the draw. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking for the wideout. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joel, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Trying to create here on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to find room. It's Robinson. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Looking to throw it again. He lets it rip. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's picked for a third time tonight. He can go. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. To throw, it's Mateer. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here comes the rush. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try the option play here. No, he didn't get in. He stopped short. It'll bring up 3rd and goal. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They continue to roll up the score.
What a feeling for this group. They're going to win the national championship. They have been great all day long. And now, Holly, the thing that we've got to watch out for is the Gatorade bath. We're on Gatorade watch at this point.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Nice grab. It's Robinson. And they've got him.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
He lets it go on the move. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up 4th down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the run here. Lets it go. But it's in.